Oh, here we go. Shortcut stopped working again. Happy Sunday, everyone. I just had a coughing fit and my voice is even deeper than usual. I'm not complaining, I'm just explaining. Hope everyone is having a good Sunday. I'm getting onto the server now. Um, I thought we would go on an adventure today. Got a ping on Discord. Friend of mine. Oh my goodness. I hope I don't have to go straight to Drunk. It weren't you? Suspicious that you would volunteer that. Hi, Drunk. I hope you're having a good Sunday. We're getting on the server. It's taking forever to get on the server. I don't know why, but I'm working on it. I'm trying. Trying to settle my sore throat down. I think it's just the dry air, as usual. I need to. Is anyone online, first of all? Okay, not yet. At least one person might be joining the server for the stream tonight. Before I start properly, hello, Captain Dysphoria. Some of you may have seen this on Discord, but the more brains I have trying to remember a thing, the more likely it will get remembered. I have a pill that I need to take in 30 to 60 minutes. 30, 45 minutes maybe would be best. It's not like life or death or anything, but if I take it later than that, it's basically I have to take antihistamines all the time because I live in a very, very dusty place and I'm very allergic to dust. And I've been taking the antihistamine I'm on for too long and it's kind of not working very well anymore. And I've also been having trouble sleeping. Days are getting shorter, nights are getting longer. My whole internal clock is barely functioning at the best of times. Alarm set off. Thanks, Kronk. I know that I can set, and everyone always says, like, why don't you just set an alarm on your phone? The reason why I don't just set an alarm on my phone is I look at my phone normally, exactly once per day, to turn my alarm off in the morning when I get out of bed. And if it were to make a noise at any other time, it would confuse and startle me, and I wouldn't, it would just completely, like, knock me out of my whatever focus I have under normal circumstances, which is not much because these streams occur after my ADHD meds have worn off, generally. So I can do that when I absolutely need to, but if I can avoid it, I try to avoid it. But yeah, so I got, I specifically requested from a doctor allergy meds that cause drowsiness. My normal ones do not cause drowsiness. And the hope is that I can use these to sort of reset my sleep schedule. So I'll take these for like a month until I run out of them. And then I'm working out like the best possible time to take them. The first night, I took it at midnight. Because I thought that like most sedative medications, it would kick in within half an hour or so, and I usually don't go to bed till after midnight anyway. False. I was wrong. It takes hours for this to kick in. So I was up till like 5 a.m. and it was very bad. But last night I took it at 9, and that worked out pretty well. So it's now just after 8, so I'm gonna try like 8:30 and see we can kind of pin that down. Ooh, also, while it's nighttime, what time is it? Oh, apocalyptic. I don't like that. I'm gonna see if we can sleep that out. We're gonna lose some of the daytime, but I don't want to deal with apocalyptic rifts. Pain in the butt. Okay, I don't normally buy stuff just for fun. Because of the whole being poor thing. It just seems unwise. I don't need a bunch of junk. I already, I don't have a lot of space to put things. Did we get out of the apocalypse? Medium, that's better, okay. Need some balls. Delicious. But I did recently make a purchase just for myself, just to make myself happy. It serves no real purpose, but I saw it and I was like, I have to have that. It'll make me so happy. And I every once in a while, you deserve a little bit of happiness for no reason. So I ordered it. It wasn't that expensive. And then when it arrived, I was so happy. And every time I look at it, I'm still happy. It's actually on camera right now. I don't know if you can actually see it behind me. Grab it. So I am a enormous fan of the film Hellraiser. The original one. The sequels are all rubbish in different ways. And the original short story, The Hellbound Heart. I'm currently reading the sequel, The Scarlet Gospels, and I'm not loving it, actually. It goes in a very different direction. But, the there was almost a meme sort of going around that Walmart in the US is selling Hellraiser puzzle cubes as a children's toy. Now, I can't get that exact one here, but that put the idea in my head like, oh, I bet they sell Hellraiser cubes. And they do, in fact. This one is made of wood, and it's not a proper puzzle cube. It's actually quite heavy. I expected it to be... It's made of plastic. I expected it to be very lightweight and kind of flimsy, but it's not. It's like... There's some heft to that. Cenobites for Christmas time? As I like to tell people, I was born with Cenobites in my brain already. I'm in constant sensory overload, so what's the difference, really? So this is not a proper puzzle cube, but it does open. Hollow on the inside. I don't know if you can really see. There's a decent amount of space in there that you could hide something. You could put it together in another configuration. That's it. There's two configurations. There's normal, this one, and an open. But still, there's a lot of Hellraiser memorabilia cubes that are really just cubes that don't open. So the fact that it opens at all is pretty cool. That's incorrect. Wait. Gotta fix it. Make sure the sides line up correctly. There we go. And it does, like, stay together. It's actually pretty decent. So, that's the thing that I got. I'm keeping it behind me on the shelf. Came with its own little stand, and it makes me real happy. So, to play with that. Meep loves it as well. When it arrived, I put it down on the floor for him to look at, because obviously the cat needs to smell everything that enters his home. He went up to it, started rubbing his face on it like crazy and purring like so intensely. And then he bit me. So I think it's legit. I think it's the real deal. All right. Lantern on here. What was I doing? Oh, that's right. Okay. I have plans for this stream. First, I need to show off what, nothing about Hellraiser is very nice looking. Thank you. Hellraiser is it's an incredible film, and the book that it's based on, the Hellbound Horror, is an incredible book. It is very graphic, but it's all, there's meaning to it. I could do a video essay about why I love it so much, but I'll just leave it. I've been working a little bit, not too much this week, so I've been preparing the next Vintage Story event. Oh yeah, any Vintage Story players, any and all Vintage Story players, nothing to do with whether you're my patron or anything like that. There's another official Vintage Story event coming up, managed by yours truly, starting a week from today, a week from tonight. It'll be a 2-week-long creative building event. So if you are a builder and you don't want to deal with food and temperature and monsters and whatnot, and you just want to build stuff in creative mode, this is your chance. You'll have infinite building, infinite chiseling, and you'll have 2 weeks to create a wintry build. There's an announcement on the official Vintage Story Discord and the website, and I think there's a link to it on their Twitter as well. So I'm excited. I want to see what people build. Okay, what have I been up to? I have not done a whole lot here. I did a bit of building. Oh, I don't think I finished this last time, did I? The drifter over here? Saw you. So I think last week I started trying to do some building on camera. It went very poorly, but I did finish it off camera. I think it turned out okay. If you're on my Discord, you've seen this already. But we got a little pottery making area. These are all places for firing stuff. I've tried to set it up so that it's usable for not only making clay and firing the pit kilns, but also all of the bricklayers modded stuff. So some of that requires fire pits and some of that requires barrels. So, and here you've got your materials for, already used up a lot of peat. Yeah, so for firing stuff, and here we got fired blue clay stuff, fired fire clay stuff, and raw blue clay. Oh, this will be full of raw fire clay, but I think I'm just about out of that stuff again. I need to find some more. So that's done here. I think it turned out alright, actually. I'm not the greatest builder, and I know it, but I do think I'm slowly getting a little better. Here we've got, I harvested most of the rye. Some of this needs to be watered. I'm not going to do that right now. Got carrots growing here. All the berries need to be harvested. I will do that soon. I don't want to do a bunch of harvesting on camera today. So I'm going to take down all this, because this was my previous pit kiln area. Oh, and somebody made some cooking pots and stuff. As always, everyone is welcome to use the stuff in this little spawn village. That's why it's here. I'm building it for funsies. I've been putting stuff here to rot, rather than carrying it around in my inventory. Alright. This whole building, I'm gonna tear it down, and I'm gonna make a proper mill with a big wheel, so that the power will be hooked up to multiple machines, and I might make another, windmill. I don't know why I lost the word windmill for a second there. I think you can hook up multiple windmills to one of those big wheels and increase the amount of power. So this building will have the quern and the pulverizer, and also probably a helve hammer or multiple helve hammers. Also, I wanted to bring... Meth has got a mill set up over in his base over to the west there, and I've been sneaking over there and using his helve hammer to hammer out metal plates. But I think his windmill is not fully upgraded yet. I was gonna bring over some extra sails for him. Reason I put my tools down there, I don't want to be carrying any more than I need to. Sticks always come in handy. I can ditch any of this stuff if I need to. We're gonna go on an adventure today. Got one more spot to show you over here. I've started building, and it's mostly built now. It needs to be furnished and decorated, and the outside needs to be done up a little bit. But I've made myself a little witch's hut, little herbalist's hut, and I've planted some of the wildcraft seeds around here. So I was playing around with this the other day. This is what I've been picking away at. I'm not 100% in love with the cob roof. I do want there to be like a sod roof, and I thought cob would be a good way to do that, but I might put like half slabs or something on the bottom, so you don't have literally dirt when you look up. But I've started putting some stuff in here. There's not much, but this is where we'll do, this is where I'll keep all of the herbs and poultices, bandages, aquavitae for alcohol, for bandages, that kind of stuff. A little second floor here, we got sage, rosemary, and thyme. No parsley. I haven't found any parsley yet. There may be parsley, but I haven't found it yet. Then you can even go out on the roof, and I'm gonna plant more seeds up here, which I think is fun. So my little herbalist shack. I thought this really thematically needed to be outside the walls of the village, because like you gotta have access to all the wild stuff, right? And I think maybe I'll protect this. I could put like a rough fence around it to protect from the wolves and the bears. I was also thinking I might plant loads of like nettles and poison oak and like prickly bushes for berries. Some of the berries that Wildcraft ads have are prickly. I know the raspberries are one, but I don't want to have raspberries around, because I don't like them. No raspberries allowed. Everyone else is allowed to have all the raspberries they want, but don't put them over in my village, because I'm allergic to them. So, but there's at least one other, I think, brambleberry. Yeah. If I take my armor off. Yeah. Maybe I'll put some, whoops, that's not what I wanted to do. Maybe I'll put some brambleberries, actually, I should repair that, shouldn't I? Put some brambleberries around the edge. I do need to test whether they actually hurt animals, or if they only hurt players. I'm not actually sure, but... Alright. That's okay. Let's do some repairs. I might be going on an adventure. I want fully repaired gear. Not necessarily fully repaired, but mostly repaired. There we go. Beautiful. Alright, I need some food to take with me on my journey. Going on a journey to find building materials, specifically. I want peridotite, is a green stone, which is a very lovely building material. And I don't think anyone's found it. I asked in the Discord, and everybody was like, I haven't seen any. So, we need to find that. I need a big old pile of food. I'm not going to worry too much about food groups, nutrition categories, and whatnot. I'm probably just going to take a stack of balls. There. Because these just have a lot of saturation. And there's a lot of them. That will take care of that. It is now mid-afternoon. Don't really want to go out as the sun is setting. Maybe we'll do some quick chores. Quick chores. We'll replant some more of these rye. Some of it is. The corner of my eye that looks like mutant rye. It says mature eye, not mutant rye. Sure. Mature and wise. Elder rye. So then once it gets late enough, we'll go, sleep. We'll head out. Also, new mods added to the server. I mentioned them last stream, last week, and everyone was in favor of them, so we now have on the server... Oh, hello! This jerk right here, I'm not a fan of. You weren't down here like 30 seconds ago, my guy. Rude. Uninvited. Okay. Plenty of grain now, which is good because it's mid-August. We're gonna get one more harvest out of the grains and stuff, and then it's gonna start getting cold. I made some more aquavitae, by the way. We've got 13 liters of aquavitae, if anyone needs it, and we've got 14 clean bandages. There's some carrot seeds there, don't worry about that. All this stuff will be moved to that herbalist's shack. And also I need to experiment with using the wildcraft herbs to make poultices, because apparently you can make much more powerful poultices with that. And I haven't even tried that yet. I haven't even started it, let alone the bricklayer stuff that I keep saying I wanted to, and then I never do. There is much to be done. Okay. That's a stunted due to heat? Goodness gracious. Well, get what we can. Rye really doesn't like the cold, I guess. Water everything up. Days are getting shorter here in the server. Like in real life world that we live in. Planet Earth. Getting... Some of these are really dry. The days are getting real short. We are approaching the winter solstice. Got 3.5 weeks. I am preparing. I do not celebrate Christmas. Most people around here do. I'm not a fan of Christmas. Not trying to stop anyone else from enjoying Christmas if they want to, but it is not my holiday. But I do celebrate the solstice. I basically, a few years ago, Crude Drifter mod, yes. Oh yeah, mods! Oh my goodness. Told you my meds have worn off. Carry on. So we can now pick up chests and such and carry them around, which actually do. I think I can put this on my back. I can! You know? It's inside of my backpack. So I can carry that basket with me and we can pick up extra stuff and carry it home. It will slow me down as it gets full, but that's the most important one. Also, the torch holders mod, where we can now make torch holders out of all the same materials you can make lanterns out of. So I got a Melinda Chocolate's torch holder here. What else? There was the Night Watcher. So if you have lots of advanced materials, you can make a little sort of scarecrow thing that will keep drifters from spawning in a certain radius. Not wolves and bears, unfortunately, but drifters at least. I'm gonna eventually make one of those and put it in town here, so we don't have drifters walking around outside, because they're just very annoying. I'm gonna grab these. So if we come across another teleporter, I can repair it if it's not repaired. I think there was one more mod that we added, and now I don't remember what. Goodness. Let me just quickly check. Just very recently. Last week. Oh, acorns. That was the last one. Yes. So we can now... The acorns that drop from oak trees can now be used for food. You can't eat them directly, because you can't eat acorns directly. They're not good to eat on their own. But if you toast them up and you grind them down, you can make acorn flour, which can then be added to a bunch of stuff. Or also you can feed the acorns to pigs and things like that. Alright, 7 o'clock. It's still going to be dark out, I think, when I wake up. But let's advance the time a little bit here. I am going to head this time. Normally I go south when I explore. I've already explored south just so much. So I'm going to go in a direction I haven't really gone yet, which is east. Oh, it's very dark. Goodness. Alright. Well, I'll wait for the sun to rise. You can see all the edges around where it's regenerated. I've gone quite a ways south. Take your time, map. Don't rush. Don't rush yourself. And you can see where the new map is. Unfortunately, there's not a straightforward way to delete the map from the areas that we trimmed. We trimmed the server. There's a big area here where I have not really explored. Oh, I got to here, furthest traveled, after we trimmed the server, so this is regenerated. And then we have the teleporters here. And then I've got my fields down here. And I planted a bunch of tropical trees down there, warm weather fruit trees, and pretty much died. Only 2 of them survived. Look how nice the map is starting to look, though. It's really shaping up. This whole area right here is going to have more buildings. I'm going to take down this little nursery here. We have a little park in the middle. I'll put some kind of... the herbalist shack kind of blends in because it's grass growing on it now. I may enclose it with a fence or just a ring of... I have thorny berry bushes or something like that. And then I think the next thing I want to build is like a lumberjack shack. And I might put that sort of on the fence, so it's half in town and half out of town, so that we can go out into the forest to chop the logs, and then other like processed wood items will be on the inside. And I was gonna make just a straight up bakery. I know we've got the food house here, but it would be nice to have a building that's just full of ovens for just baking stuff. Maybe right across from the other food house. Lots left to do. I need to do more mining. I'm very short on metals. Dude, it's calm. Don't worry about drifters. It's raining! Wonderful. Pick these berries, but then I would have to put them away, and then I would get distracted. We all know this to be true. But I am short on metal. Because getting metal usually requires going in caves, and I don't like going in caves. So this is all we've got. I say I've got, and again, if other people need to grab anything from here, you're welcome to do so. This is basically all the metal I have, and I've got a whole bunch of lead, a little bit of bismuth, a little bit of zinc, a little bit of copper, and then nuggets. Running almost completely out of iron. You need to get more iron. Get some uranium. I don't know what this is for. And I don't know if this is vanilla or if it's added by the Bricklayers mod. It might be. Yeah, it is. That's Bricklayers for sure. That makes stuff glow, I guess. Got, actually. Yep, this is all done. Those more charcoal. I'm still preparing to make steel. I now have everything I need to make steel. I just have to make a whole... Oh my goodness. I have to make a whole bunch of iron ingots. You need 16 iron ingots for a batch of steel, plus you need 12 iron ingots for the door. And I still have to make the refractory brick blocks and the coffin. Have all the ingredients necessary. I just have to do it. I just have to do it. Go check on the animals. The sun rises so much later now than it used to. So we've got generation 5 of the boards. There's a few 4s in there. Most of them are 5. When I'm ready, when I'm good and ready, I'm going to take my cleaver go through and put to sleep all but 10 of the sows and all but 1 or 2 of the boars. Problem with that is, my friends, guess what the problem with that is? We have got too much meat. I literally have not been able to find anything enough to do. And this is all about to spoil. 1 hour. And that's in the storage container. So if I put that in my inventory, it would start spoiling immediately. Some of it is starting to spoil already. A few stacks of it are still gonna last a little while, but some of that I think is just gonna become compost. Alright, the sun is coming up. I'm gonna go check on the sheep and then I'm gonna head east, which is a direction I haven't really explored before. Oh, these should all still be pregnant. Yeah, so they're not gonna be lactating until they give birth. There are, I think, 4 ewes. All of whom are pregnant. And 1 ram. So we're pausing the cheese making process because they're not giving milk right now. And I am still slowly getting the chickens bred up to the next generation, but it's very slow. And it's very hard to take out the ones that you want to take out, because they all cluster together in the corner. I need to set up some kind of system for them to separate them out. Alright. I think the sun is coming up. It's time to go. Oh, I wanted to bring a bed with me. I'll grab this bed. No one else is using that. And we're gonna head east. I don't know if we're gonna find what we're looking for, but I am hoping to find peridotite. Partly for building, just for building. Mixed stone, is it called? Also, oh, here we go. Mixed dry stone fence. I want to be able to make this. It's so pretty. And also the blocks. We have granite. We have bauxite. I think there's conglomerate available to the south. Pretty sure I've seen claystone. We definitely have chalk. I don't think I've seen phyllite. Don't think I've seen andesite, even though it's quite a common one. Oh, and I haven't seen limestone. Oh, I thought peridotite was one of these. Apparently not. Alright, so we're on the lookout for any of these stones that we haven't seen yet. In addition to the peridotite, which I want for building. That's the plan. I need to take down all of this stuff as well. This was for killing the wolves. First started out. Got a little hair trap over here. The old farm. Not really using now. Stuff's gotta be relocated. There's a fox in here now. It's probably eating all the hairs. That is raspberry bush. I do not want. Allergic. You want to make it clear. It was the raspberry. The raspberry who decided that we would not be friends. Not me. I was willing to try to make it work. The raspberry was like, no. I will give you allergies. That was the end of that. Not having it. I don't want allergies. Kidding. As I say that, is the rain clearing up? Okay, it's not clearing out completely. It's getting lighter. So we're just gonna head east for a little ways. That's a ruin underwater. That before. Anyway. Yeah, I haven't really explored this way. I went this way a little ways before, but I didn't get very far. This seems like a good direction to set out in search of new things. See if managed to find peridotite. Peridotite is not rare. I think I'm usually able to find it within a few thousand blocks of spawn, but it's possible that I've just got lucky in the past. And it's entirely possible that I will not find it this time, so no way to know. Swim across this little miniature ocean. It's a lake, really. The game doesn't have oceans. I think it may one day have oceans. Certainly not yet. Neighbors have a bird now. Everyone loves having neighbors who own birds, right? I love birds. But when someone has a pet bird, they tend to be very loud. This bird is no exception, and the walls here are very thin. So I get to hear the bird chirping all the time now. Love that. Alright. Is that a fruit tree? Hold on. I just saw a fruit tree out of the corner of my eye. I could be wrong. I'm probably wrong. Almond tree? Okay, this is going to be the problem, folks. This is going to be the problem. I'm allergic to almonds, actually, as well. But I really like them. I don't see any branches, actually. So, I'm just going to mark this. Go brown. Almond tree. 64 seconds to go med check. Hi, Darkwing. Yes. Actually, according to my clock, now 8:32. Oh, that's a bear. Hello. Grizzly. Alright, I'm gonna stand here. Probably in complete safety. I'm gonna take my pill. Thank you for the reminders, folks. I appreciate it. I did actually remember. I was keeping my eye on it, but there was a very big risk of me not remembering, so. Always good to have backup, and it is much appreciated. Alright, I'm gonna go south a little bit, try and steer clear of that bear. A few hours from now, I should get nice and drowsy. Hopefully be able to sleep. It has been helping. Or at least last night it helped. The night before it didn't help, but that's because I took it way too late. We got here. Thing obviously available. Granite. Nothing special here. It's a pretty area, though. I say that like the rest of this game isn't gorgeous. I'm gonna swim across a little bit further. I'm gonna try not to get eaten by a bear. My goal is not to get eaten by a bear. I'm not like intentionally seeking out bears to eat me. Bears do seem to spawn quite a lot in this game. Ugh. And what we got there, is that a bear or a wolf? May have just been a pig. We're about to find out. Oh, that's not that's a wolf. For you, cilantro. I have you already. Alright. Oh yeah, this whole area is wolf country. So I'm gonna set off at a nice light jog. And we'll see if we can avoid getting eaten by wolves. Well, there's a whole bunch of them over there. Whole bunch more wolves. There's another wolf. Oh my god, there's so many wolves. Alright. Why are there so many rams here? Yeah. The wolf is busy with something else. Go north a little ways. I'm not averse to, venturing into wolf country a little bit and taking a little bit of risk on the stream here today. Worst case scenario, I die. And then I just get teleported back to spawn with some damage done. Hawthorn tree. Is this a nut? Is this... I'm not sure what that is, actually. But yeah, I'm not setting out trying to get myself killed here. And I don't have a shield. I do have some armor on, but I don't have a shield, which means, I'm a little susceptible to the wolves. Oh god, the forest is so dense! It's so pretty. Oh. Get to the other side of this forest and hopefully come out into the open a little bit. Don't let me forget that I'm out here looking for rocks, by the way. I should be checking rocks as we go by. It's likely that it'll be granite for a long way. Granite is by far the most common type of stone. Oxus. Oh, that's a bear. I'm telling you, there's too many bears in this game. I'm gonna go out and I'm gonna say it. There's too many bears. Bears spawn too frequently. Bears require a large territory to live in, hunt in. Otherwise, they'll overhunt all of their food and they will starve to death. Can't have that many bears. Not after me any longer. I outran it. Copper. I'm not gonna be mining on this trip, because, you know, my inventory is guaranteed to fill up very quickly. But we'll happily mark any ore deposits I find. Granite. We're at slate now. Slate is a nice stone, but we got plenty of slate near spawn already. Let's take a quick peep at the map. See if there's anything on here that we didn't spot, like a trader. Anything that's obviously interesting. I think so. Came from here, right? Yeah. Okay. It's good to check the map now and then. Because sometimes, you know, there'll be a trader right around the corner or something like that. Go. Ooh. Is that mushrooms? Mushrooms! Or is that... oh, I think that's poison oak. One of the wildcraft items. It is indeed poison oak. Alright, let's not step on that, because that'll give you a rash. I have never had a poison oak rash, because I grew up on the east coast of the United States. There is no poison oak. Had poison ivy. Had plenty of it. That stuff is everywhere. There is neither poison oak nor poison ivy. Almond mushroom. If I'm allergic to almonds, I eat an almond mushroom. I will harvest mushrooms as I see them. Edible ones at least. But if my inventory starts filling up and I need to ditch some stuff, I might ditch some mushrooms. I have used the mushrooms in cooking recipes. Problem with mushrooms in this game, much as they are wonderful and delicious in real life, they confer no real benefit in the game. In real life, the benefit of eating mushrooms is that mushrooms are delicious and full of nutrients. Game, you don't have any sense of taste. Which is fair enough. It is a video game. It's the Appleberry, yeah. Alright, I got plenty of that. I don't need to take more. So since you don't have a sense of taste, you don't get any pleasure just from eating them. Aside from, you know, role-playing a little bit. If you want to role-play a little bit, you can. No one's gonna stop you. But, they don't provide any nutritional benefit, really. They just give you vegetable nutrition. And I have way more nutritious vegetables in it. I did make a mushroom stew, and make a mushroom stew. I don't know if that's a vanilla actually, or it may have been added by the expanded foods. But yeah, it doesn't give you very much nutrition. Oh, this looks like a tree. It is purple plum. Give me a branch. Why do none of these trees have branches? Okay. They're like a branch inside? I don't want to... To propagate fruit trees, you need to cut off the branches and plant them. This does not appear to have any branches. I could take the stump, but then if I try to plant that, there's only a 40% chance of it surviving. I'll leave that until it fruits, I guess. I like them in game. They don't. I like them in game because they don't spoil as fast as the forage thing. That's true. Yeah, once you start farming, basically mushrooms become useless. I think if you're starting out in a difficult world and you're foraging for a while, then mushrooms are very useful to have because they don't spoil very quickly, and they are, you know, vegetable saturation. Usually, the only things you can forage besides hunting for meat is berries, basically. Huckleberry. I don't have these. All right, if I take cuttings from this, then I have 24 hours to plant them before they dry out. Well, there's no harm in doing it. I don't lose anything. See how long, if they last long enough for me to plant them back at spawn. Oh, copper. Need to go and hit all of these little ore spots that I've found and marked on my map at some point. I have very little copper. Copper is real important. You need it for lots of stuff. Not just for early tools. Have you been playing on the server, by the way, Captain Dysphoria? The server's been pretty quiet recently. I think a lot of people are probably busy with holiday stuff coming up. A lot of events are happening right now, and a lot of folks are busy. Not able to make much time as usual for gaming. Copper just looks nice. Oh, you're a bear. Okay. Copper does look nice, you're right. Oh my goodness. Too many bears. That gave me a good old startle. It was not a good area to be trying to run through. Need flat ground, there's a traitor. There's a traitor. I've probably escaped it, though. Oops. Alright. Hi! Not running from anything. Treasure hunter, hold on. Treasure hunter's great. Let's give that the proper icon. What have you got? I didn't bring any gears with me. You can get all kinds of interesting stuff from these, but also you can sell a lot of good stuff. You got nothing of use for me right now. Woo! Not on the server, poured out a Patron. Oh, I thought you were on the server with us. Some of the folks on the server are on for reasons other than being patrons. Okay, I think the bear is gone. Mushrooms! Oh, that's a death cat. I'm not gonna eat that one. There's a couple of, communities for you. I'll leave you for somebody else. A little too advanced to be breaking open vessels at this point. Yeah, anyone who's from the flower garden, the Soprania, was it We Know Nothing is the name of the one that broke off from the flower garden one. Can't keep track of all the names. And Filmjoy. There's a few other communities that I posted ads in that are like folks that I already know well, are trustworthy, are welcome to join in, even if they can't afford to become a patron, because we gotta keep some people on the server. That's how I send a one-time donation. Ah, okay. If you've made a donation of any kind, I'm gonna go ahead and say that counts. I don't like kick people off the server if they stop being patrons. I don't want to be like a blanket, like everyone's welcome, because I don't have the resources to run a public server. I don't have the, capacity to mod it, and I also need to make sure that the server costs are covered yeah, if you want to be on the server and you can't afford to, reach out, let me know, and we'll... I think this is poisonous, isn't it? Yeah, if there are people who are around all the time and I kind of know who they are, they're not just, like, inviting the whole world. Oh, hi! You're a bear! I was just saying something about bears. What was it? Something about there being too freaking many? Something like that. Where we got? Claystone! We're at Claystone, folks. Cool, yeah, send me a message. That kind of goes for everyone. Like, I don't want to be constantly going, everyone's welcome, because, I can't handle a huge influx of loads and loads of people, especially people who I may not know, because we're not really using land claiming on here, so, like, if somebody wanted to be a troll... We don't want to deal with that. We do make daily backups, but better if we didn't have to... that. But yeah, if there are people who are sort of members of the community, I would say, can't afford to be a patron at all, I understand poverty. Lottery trader. Far enough to find another trader already? Guess I have gone a little ways, huh? Running from bears. Oh, look at the different colored clay stuff. I gotta get into this. You need a lot of materials to make colored clay. Whoops, I don't have any money. Sorry, friend. Speaking of poverty. Yeah, powdered copper. That's what I keep starting to say things and then forgetting because brain piloted by bees. But you can make colored dyes for clay by pulverizing metal. It's all very nice. Borax. I know Meph has got borax already, but now I know where I can get my own. Good to know. I wanna try to go at least 4,000 blocks. And see if I can find the teleporter that will spawn that area. Might teleport home. Drop stuff off. And then teleport back and keep going. Somebody has definitely explored over here because of the snow. It is... Oh, you've gotta be kidding me! You know, there is a setting for mob spawns to increase depending on how many players there are. Like animal spawns. Really? I don't think they really chase you for that far. They just give you a good startle is all. Always good to have extra resin. Ooh, that reminds me, I should rotate the resin buckets up to the apps. Yeah, I might have a fiddle around with the settings and see if there's a way I can reduce spawning of bears, because I feel like they need a little balancing. There's another bear right there, isn't there? Yep. Oh my gosh, I am stuck. The bear's stuck too, so that's the good news. Bad news is I'm stuck. Good news is, bear's also stuck. Oof. Alright. Gonna come after me here, right? I'm just gonna take a little peek. We doing? If I head northeastward, and get out of the trees area. Hopefully, maybe not so many bears be up in this area. Maybe. Ooh, I got squeaky. My voice gets a little squeaky. Is Claystone one of the rocks that I need for the multicolored. Remember? Mixed. There we go. Mixed claystone. Alright. Yeah, claystone. Okay. Well, now we know where claystone is. May have had it already, but now we definitely have. Loads and loads of claystone as far as the eye can see. Claystone for days. I see a landmass levitating directly ahead. Feel like it shouldn't be allowed to do that. You guys seeing this? Is everyone seeing this? That raspberries. Snowberry. Snowberries are poisonous, as it turns out. I don't know if they have a use. I have a bunch of snowberry plants. Look at this. This is illegal right here. This is in Minecraft. Oh, that's gravel as well. That's really illegal. That's extra double illegal. Starting to get a little dark out. Yeah, 5:45. Not found any peridotite. Alas. But that's a big area of claystone. So there should be a teleporter somewhere in the vicinity of 4,000. A little bit too far north. Taking all manner of detours. Like somebody call the gravity police. We don't call the police in this house. We could possibly avoid it. Checking all the quartz because sometimes they have gold or silver in them. I am actually on the lookout for gold now. Quartz. Quartz. Not a pleasant area to be trying to walk. Copper. Got an oasis coming up. We got some green up on the map. Just over this ridge. And a bear. Because of course there's a bear. Why wouldn't there be a bear? Why would we be able to go 30 seconds without encountering a freaking bear? Don't be ridiculous. No, like, run straight off a cliff is what's gonna happen here. It's good. Ugh. Sick of them. Block rehabilitation workers. There we go. Alright. Basically far south enough. I just need to head east enough. Hopefully we'll find a little structure. Contain a teleporter. Take us home. I am really glad we put that teleportation network mod on the server. Gotta say, it's been very useful. So nice to just be able to go places that are far away very quickly. Problem. That's water. I don't think they appear underwater. And oh man, there might be one like on top of those mountains there. It's very pretty. Turns. Man, am I gonna have to climb a freaking mountain? Not a teleporter under here, is there? I don't think they spawn under. It won't be exactly at 4,000 necessarily, but there should be one right around here. Man, it's gonna be up there! This is a disaster! If I try to climb this... Oh, chert. It's a really pretty stone, actually. I'm just gonna waypoint. There's chart here. We're gonna have landslides. This is gonna be an adventure. Any moment, whole mountainside is gonna crumble and go crumbling away. We're doing pretty well. I'm up further than I expected to make it without the pillar. Ooh. Make it all the way to the top? Do have some rift activity. It's low. It's not Oh no. I didn't fall the whole way down. Dang it. Oh. Here I thought I was gonna make it. Oh, I am very hungry. Actually hungry in real life too. Did eat. I had a sandwich. Let's just use pack. Don't cause a landslide. It's okay if you cause a landslide as long as it's not in the blocks that I'm standing on. That's fine. Okay, here we go. Pretty much at the top. Woof. Alright. A nice vantage point. And it's too dark to see anything. Although generally, the teleporters are lit up. That does not bode well. Crater down there, looks like. I might be unlucky here. I may have missed it. Actually, you know what? It may be further west. Because the closest one to spawn that generated naturally, the one at spawn is one that I placed. Because we had already generated spawn. I'm gonna take a nap. The closest one to spawn is actually quite a ways west of spawn, and it may be that the next one would generate 4,000 blocks east of that, which would mean I'd already passed it. Take a look here. Oop, oop. Take your time there, Matt. Right, so there's one here, which is 650 west of spawn. 160, roughly 650. 650 west of here. That's not where I am. I'm here. 1,000 minus 650 is what? 350? It'd be like 1,000, 3,350. Am I roughly right? Correct? Would have been right around here. One there. I don't know. Maybe they're further off. Where's the one way down south? What are the coordinates of that? I don't know what the like sort of range is for how far off. Okay, this is actually quite a ways off from Okay. So I'm just gonna have to keep exploring and hope I get lucky. Let's actually, is that larch? Those larch trees? Because we don't have larch trees yet. I know we can get plenty of larch trees if we go north from spawn. They have a really nice wood. Ooh, let's get some of that. Let's get a seed. And shears. Actually, I don't want the branchy leaves. I want the non-branchy leaves around the edges. More likely to have seeds. Oh, it's windy. Means you gotta guess where the blocks are. Nothing yet. Destroy my freaking axe. Got excited, I got a new item, but no. No. Just, fine. Nothing but sticks. I don't need sticks. Looking for a seed, please. Come on. Not think it was gonna take this long. Whenever you're ready. Not trying to rush you or anything. If you could maybe see your way to giving me a single, or just one seed. It's literally just a single seed is all I'm looking for here. Oh, hold on. I got one. I got one. Large seed. Phew! Finally. One. Elderberry. Waypoint, and copper. We have elderberry already. The flowers. I'm just gonna toss the sticks here. Oh, apparently I got an elderberry. Yeah, you can't eat those without. The flowers are the useful part of the elderberry. That's not where I am. Oh no. There we go. They pick the flowers. Elderberry bushes are very common around here. They pick the flowers and they... Oh, that shirt is so pretty. I'm gonna have to come over this way. I really hope that I find a teleporter. Oh, hello, Wolfus. How are you? Stay over there, please. They take the flowers and they fry them. They batter and fry them. Very popular. Check the bear. Sake. And what fruit trees those are. Go away. Go away and stay away. I do love the way they stand up. Pink apple. We don't really need more apple trees. Mingo Briggson's got us pretty well covered on those, I think. That's probably just another apple tree, right? And he comes screaming over the top. Almond! Shoot. This one's got branches, I think. It does. Wait. Leaves, leaves. Leaves. Stem. Leaves. Oh, somebody already harvested. Wait, is the reason that all these trees don't have branches because one of the other players has already been through here and harvested them all? That seems likely. That would explain why I've seen snow everywhere. Actually, if it was Mingo Brigson, they made a whole long list of teleporters that they discovered and unlocked with coordinates. Maybe if I away from the bear safe zone, maybe I'll look up where the nearest one is, because if somebody else finds it and unlocks it and fixes it, you still have to stand on it to unlock it for your own personal network. I can't teleport anywhere that I haven't personally been. If I have the coordinates, that's teamwork, baby. I cannot believe. It's all excited to find these trees. They've already been used. Already been taken. Alright, nobody try to kill me. Take a look at our pinned list of teleporters. Okay. So I am positive X. 4,000. No, there is not one around here. At least not that we have had unlocked and put on our list. So it's up to me, I suppose. Find a teleporter. Don't see anything that looks like it could be a building. Eastward then. Further eastward. How are my cuttings doing? Half dried. It would be so useful to be able to teleport over here. Get the rocks that I want. More of that larch if I want it. Also, we've got a birch forest here, which is the type of area that bees are often found. Wonder if there's bees over here. We already have bees now, because of our teleporter in the south. Plenty of bees, as a matter of fact. This. Oh, nettles. I've actually got stinging nettle seeds already. Don't need to take those. Nettles are really cool plant, actually. Oh, that's right. I was talking about elderberry and elderflower. Yeah, somebody's harvested these already. Yeah, see? The branch has been removed. I think. Could be wrong. Hold on. Oh, there we go. It says stem instead of branch. Okay, so these just didn't render very well. Sweet. I can plant plum trees. We'll see if any of them actually grow, of course. Yay! Oops. Oh, I shouldn't have done that. Alright, 4 branches. Leaves. Alright. Rest. Oh, I'll mark the tree. Because this will still grow fruit. I think these are wildcraft trees. I think the naturally spawned ones will not continue growing. So I don't think these will get any new branches. But we can come back and fruit off of it eventually. Oh, speaking of fruit, we're going for a little over an hour. I've got a drink. I've got a new drink to try. Make sure there's no freaking bears around here. I think this is a rare bear-free occasion. I need to look up what that setting is to reduce the animal spawn rates relative to number of players, though. Okay. And I still haven't finished talking about the elderflower. So they batter it and saute it and they eat it. And they also... They make like medicine out of it. They just soak it in alcohol, or they use it for tea, and they use it for like colds and flus and stuff like that. And I was once teaching English lessons to a little Czech student of mine, a young lady who was a really lovely student and just a lovely little family. And I was a little bit, you know, dry throat, a little bit stuffy, and they were like, "Oh, we'll make you some tea for that." And they made me some elderflower tea. And I discovered on that day that I'm allergic to elderflower. I instantly got way worse and started coughing and like wheezing, and it was bad. I've got a new drink to try today. This one looks nice. I think I'm gonna enjoy this. It's called Mogu Mogu. They had a whole bunch of different flavors of these. I got the passion fruit flavor with nata de coco, and it says on the label, and I quote, "Gotta chew." So, look at the cute little bottle. Sold at one of the Vietnamese shops that I go to for stuff. This is from... see? Thailand. Oh, that's cool. Came a long way. I think it's going to be very sweet. But these drinks usually are. Uh-oh. Ooh, game froze for a sec. Got a little screw top. I am still going to pour it into a glass so that we can see what it looks like. But I think it says gotta chew because there's little chunks of fruit in there. A bit like aloe vera juice. I was familiar with aloe vera juice. There we go. It just looks like juice. Nice thick cloudy juice with just chunks in it. Smells awesome. It smells like passion fruit. I do indeed gotta chew. Oh, it's quite nice. It's actually not overly sweet. I like that. That is a... Whoa, oh my goodness. I'm attacking the microphone. I've had it with you, microphone. Yeah, that's really nice. I like that. It is sweet, but it's not cloying or like overly sweet, the way a lot of these drinks have been. Oh, what do we got here? What have we got here? I spotted a ruin, and it's not a ruin. We have got a new teleporter, folks. Finally found one. The bears couldn't stop us. I am gonna go unlock this teleporter. Spectacular. And there's a bear guarding the teleporter. You guys see that in the background? Do you see this? I'm telling you. Truly ridiculous. How do I even get... Oh, what are you? A witch's hat? Can I eat you? I can! You're so pretty! Oh, I'm gonna mark that. What have I been using? I've been using purple mushrooms. Witch's hat. Yeah! Oh, these are gorgeous! I wish you could plant mushrooms. We tried adding a mod that lets you plant mushrooms. Oh! There's multiple bears here. Okay. Fortunately, bears don't swim very well in this game. So we get it in the water. We can get away from it. Okay. Uh-oh. Okay. This needs to be repaired. That's why I brought this. Please don't attack me. I'm unlocking the teleporter. Okay, I'm just gonna teleport to spawn real quick. We'll go back and deal with the bear. I need to make a shield. I need to make a shield so that I can fight bears. Apparently shields make bear fights a lot easier. Alright, these in here. I'm gonna plant that larch seed. It's not difficult to get more larch, so if we don't get more seeds out of this, it's okay. Got some maple trees growing over here. They're sneaking up on you, almost made the game crash. Yeah, it's the bear's fault for sure. Zero doubt in my mind. That bear was on a mission to ruin my day. Crash my game. Let's make sure. Plenty of space around this. Okay, and we'll go plant those berries. Those bushes. Got them home in time. And then let's make a shield before we go back out. I think... got less than an hour left. I've not found the stone that I wanted, but I did find chert, which is... oh, and chert is like right... Brambleberry. We'll go around you. So you know what? I don't even have space in there for it. Ooh, the strawberries have grown. I'm just gonna... I can take cuttings from these and plant more where I want them later. I am gonna take these strawberries. Loads of strawberries. Thank you very much. I have tons of strawberry seeds. Need to decide where I'm gonna plant them. This little nursery is really becoming a hassle. I need to harvest everything in here and take this down. And I need to do it soon, because once it gets too cold out, I won't be able to plant this stuff, or it'll die. I don't want to lose it. Run these into the basement here. Whew! Bear got my adrenaline going. But if we have time, I'll make a shield. So many berries. I need to do stuff with these. Even with our lengthened foliage time, these things don't last all that long. I need to do something with them. Bake them in pies, or I can squeeze them into juice and then dry out the remaining berries. Oh, that's right, I got mushrooms as well. The witch's hat is so cute. I know in creative mode, I can plant... Go ahead and plant these as well. I can plant mushrooms, but I don't think there's a way to propagate mushrooms in survival mode. The mod that we tried to put on there that would let us do that. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna save these cuttings until...
Gratitude.
Until I know... Abnus 4 is subscribed. Anonymous gifter strikes again. Thank you, generous anonymous gifter. Definitely forgot whatever it was I was saying. It probably wasn't very... Oh yeah, the resin. So... I'm just keeping the resin here, but I will eventually move the resin elsewhere. Got buckets of resin collecting. If I was saying something interesting and you want me to finish it, just remind me. And I'd be like, oh right, oh right. I probably started and not finished about 15 different statements / stories during this stream alone. And maybe it wasn't very interesting and you don't care, and that's fine too. You're relieved that I forgot what I was talking about. Everyone wins. Okay. Alright, so... Fresh resin. Right? No, I can't. Well, I have figured out how to get the resin out of the barrels, and that is just break them. And put this in here. So what I figured out is... if I just occasionally put the fresh resin in a barrel, it will, gradually dry into just normal resin. Ooh, this one's already dried into normal resin. I didn't notice this one up here last time I was changing them out. I love the little stands I made. They're so simple, but they look nice. Love the fact that you can chisel natively in this game. I don't trust the game. Stack containers like that. They have liquid in them. Gets weird. They stack when they have the same amount of the same liquid in them. But then when you remove the liquid, it can do weird stuff. Yeah, periodically I'm emptying the fresh resin to this barrel. And then eventually I'll come back and it will have dried into just normal resin. We can then use for crafting. We can use it to make candles, we can use it to make parts for mills, windmills and stuff like that. So very useful stuff. Sweet. Okay. Okay, that's taken care of. I think this is the first stream that I'm not going to cook anything. Pretty much since I started streaming this game again. I'm always cooking. Not today. Today is Adventure Day. Today is try not to get eaten by bears day, mostly. The main type of adventure we're having. Alright, shields. How do I make a shield? I know I can make one just out of wood, but I think they're better if you, add... Okay, maybe... Maybe you need... metal. Crude shield. Bamboo... Oh wait, bamboo or... cattails. Virus. Guessing that doesn't last very long. Bismuth bronze. Is this not working? Back. Back, I say. Weird. So many big chunks of fruit in there. I think it is fun, especially when you have cooking mods. Alright, I think what I need to search for is boss. There we go. This will tell me what metals I can use. So I could use iron, not copper, clearly. Meteoric iron would be pretty. I don't know if it changes the quality of the shield. think this is just for making wooden shields. You can make fully metal shields. I know this because I put some leather, reinforce them. I might as well reinforce with leather, because I got tons of leather. But I placed a lot of, I don't have colored leather. We need Manga Brixton for that. We need our tailor. I placed a few metal shields during the Halloween event. I wanted to make a shield out of... Oh, okay, that requires plates. Alright, so... durability 470, block chance 90, damage absorption 5. How does that compare to... wooden shield? Does it tell you what materials it's made out of? Okay, so it looks like the damage absorption and block chance don't depend on the metal. Maybe the durability does. 370, 4, yeah, okay. If it's not leather reinforced, it blocks less. So I want... I'm not gonna make a fully metal shield. I don't think I have any tin bronze. Bismuth bronze requires, wait, how do you even... Oh, right, okay. Make bismuth bronze again. I think it takes tin, doesn't it? Bismuth was zinc. I don't... Do a little bit of zinc. Probably be the last thing we managed to do today, actually. Have a tiny bit of zinc. I don't even know if I have enough zinc. Haven't tried to do this before. I don't have tin bronze. I have... basically the only metal I have is either meteoric iron or iron. Maybe I'll just use iron, rather than trying to smelt up a bunch of new metals, because I do have plenty of blooms. I need to make a hoop as well, right? Wish it told you how many ingots you need. Hopefully you only need 1 ingot for each. Let's go ahead and make an iron. Not succeed in lighting that. I'll use ebony. I can find the ebony with, iron. Yes. 3 ebony planks, which I already have. Iron boss and iron hoop. Or actually, no, I wanna... Why is back not working? Here we go. But I want, leather reinforced, right? I guess this it's not gonna show the wood type if I do it like this. What's the difference? 94.5 versus not reinforced. Steel. Iron, ebony, 94. I think I get a little bit less damage absorption. Actually, I think I'm okay with that. I want my shield to be pretty. Let's make the... Oh, that's right. First I gotta chip the slag off. Music is very intense for this smithing session. I think I'm up to, game. Just making a shield because I don't want to get eaten by bears. Smithing in this game is very cool. Man, does it get old after a while. Goodness, I need to make a health hammer. Or go and use Mephs. Have done. Thing is, Mephs is really slow. I don't know if there's just not good wind in that area, or if it needs to be upgraded. If it just needs to be upgraded, I can upgrade it for him. I got loads of materials. But if it's just low wind speed, then it's just not a good place. Alright. Boss. Okay. Enough. Oh. Chip out the bottom. Interesting. Very careful here. Is it night? Is that why the music's gone all scary? It's not. Getting a little dark, but... Okay. The boss. Now the hoop. God. How did I manage to forget already? First, you gotta chip off the slag. I can feel myself hunching over slowly as I do this. No, sit up straight, or moderately straight at least. Make an effort. The hunchback is bad for your health. So, makes you less sexy. I don't know, there's probably somebody out there who... a hunchback kink, I guess. And we're not here to kink shame. But I do feel... having a hunchback is not healthy. That is the main concern. Alright, hoop! Oh god. This is gonna... It's gonna be fun. I don't know what the most efficient way of doing this is. This is probably not it, but... Camera's about to break too, isn't it? Okay, I got another one already made. Riveting entertainment, just for all of you. I know what the fans want to see. They want to see me very slowly. Nudge some little metal voxels. Little orangey yellow voxels. Around a circle. That's what you all came here for, right? You knew what you were getting into. Dang it. Check out my skills. Oh yeah. I think the purpose of this one is to destroy your hammer. Every swing of the hammer uses up durability. Oh! One hammer down. Fortunately, I already made a backup. I planned ahead. At least this thing doesn't take, like, multiple ingots. It could have been worse. Those could have been much crueler. They weren't. Thanks, devs. Thanks for not being as evil as you might have been. Okay, now we just gotta chip off all the extra. Is a process. A little bit more complicated than making a shield in Minecraft, you might say. Oh, it is properly dark now. We've got medium rift activity, so there's probably drifters about. I've got some ebony planks over here. So let's make a real pretty shield. Huh? I'll do it inside. Away from the rifts. Alright. So it was this, right? Yeah, look at that! Oh my goodness. Bash with it? I'm not sure how to use a shield, really. Clearly I'm not going to be able to have the lantern in my own. Have a little snooze. Let's have a little juice. Jaw is really sore. I feel like it's actually getting sweeter the more of it I drink. Maybe I'm just noticing it more. To crouch to use it. That is important information. Thank you. Let me try that. Oh, does it just work when you crouch? Animation to click on that. No? It doesn't seem to work. How to use shields. I'm looking in the wiki. Shield. Is it even in the wiki? This is a newer feature. Oh, here we go. Crude shield, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, I see. How to use shield, though. Excuse me, but how to use shield. Only works when using your offhand. More effective if used while crouching. There we go. I don't think I think it just... I don't think I can actively use it. Really? You're not gonna just open up the active use, passive use. Hold crouch. Okay, so hold crouch to use the shield for blocking. So active use means if you're crouching. Got it. All right, we've got 25 minutes left, and that blocks a lot of the screen, doesn't it? I suppose it's the same in Minecraft. But when I crouch, that's me actively using it. It is very pretty, though. You gotta admit, that's a nice shield. Did make a nice shield. I still got that basket on my back. I have not needed it. I didn't go that far. I can find a drifter to test it out on. Can I? I can attack while I'm crouching. Okay. Actually, I don't think there are any drifters out here. What I'm thinking is, we'll teleport back. And, see if I can kill those bears. There were 2 of them there. And if I succeed in killing the bears, then we'll rename the teleporter there. Would like to have a little bit more light. Drink is like half chunks of fruit. I think you're right, Captain Sporia. They only spawn if you don't want them to. It does seem to be the rule of thumb, isn't it? Alright, so we're gonna teleport there. There are going to be bears. Everyone start thinking of bear-related teleporter names. Arunshire is not gonna be the one. Alright. Where's the bear? Where's the bear? Where'd you go? Oh my gosh! Does shield work underwater? I am going to die. Oh no, I can't run because of how hurt I am. Ah! There we go. Oh my goodness. Can't hit them either. Okay, it was one hit away. Ah! That was so clumsy. I could not figure out what I was doing. I am very badly hurt now. Get those hides and the fat. I know there's another one over there, but I need to heal up. And I didn't really bring healing food with me. This gives it a little bit of hit points. I've got so many of them. Heck it. Let's heal up using meatballs. Wasting a lot of nutrition here, but we've got more food than we can eat anyway, so what am I worried about? Should have brought some muffins. Arizona. When I said bear-related, I should have known that it was going to be puns, shouldn't I? I brought this upon myself. I recognize that I brought this upon myself. Arizona is a candidate. If anyone's got any other suggestions, bring them on. Otherwise, that'll probably be it. Where did that other... I know there was another bear over here. There's nettles right there. That's right, I was also starting to talk about nettles. Then I got sidetracked onto, there it is. What was it? Okay. Man, that ran away when it still had a lot of hit points left. Woo! There are too many bears in this world. I'm gonna keep saying it until it's not true anymore. Are those more witches caps? I'm gonna grab those. Is Bearizona it? Do we have any other suggestions or requests? Gonna be another bear over here. Guarantee, I think. Almost guarantee. Saw a black shape moving over here. But that may have just been beautiful shaders of this game. Sometimes you think you see something and you're wrong. That does happen. Just like when you're in the woods for real. Hurt pretty bad, but I'm okay. That's just pigs. Pigs are fine. Resin. Alright, this is a nice area to be able to teleport to. Do we have any other name ideas, or is that it? Is it... Am I gonna voluntarily use a pun? I said that I would, so... There's lots of maple here as well, and I was looking for maple wood. I've been growing maple trees, but it takes ages for me. Come here and just cut down a little bit of the section around the teleporter. We did it, everyone! I'm gonna make a way in. Like a good idea. Right. Don't think there's any more bears right now. It's not a Runeshire. Apparently, we're in Bearizona. I don't hate it. If we're gonna have a pun, Bearizona is at least cute. Kind of fun. So do I have the coordinates closed? I'm just gonna add those to the pinned post now. Before I forget. Got what, 4588, negative 110. Repaired. Awesome. That didn't even take as long as I thought it was. So we've got another 20 minutes. I've got some witches' hats and some bear bones. 4 huge hides. I think I'm gonna take the shield off for now. I don't really need the lantern though, so we'll just have our hands free. I'm gonna gain some of my hit points back, because this is still a very forested area. At least I'm making use of all this food for once. Let's get some crimson maples in there. It would be nice... Oh, there's more up here. This whole area is going to be a real pain to walk through is the thing. Might go south a ways. We don't have to go all the way around the forest, but this is like really dense. And I just don't want to look at the fat. See if we find any more useful materials or other good finds. What is this? Chanterelles! Oh, I love chanterelles so much. They are expensive to purchase and really difficult to find. Hi! We doing this? Where are you? I think I was hitting the wrong button. I think I was hitting sprint instead of crouch. Aha! I swim better than you! I'm not even gonna bother harvesting that. Ooh, I don't have you. Bellandine, what are you? Mushroom picking is a very popular thing in this country, and I have never been. Look new as well. Saffron? Oh, we are finding useful stuff. So I'm gonna keep the shield on as long as we're in bear/wolf territory, huh? There was another chanterelle. I went to an area once that I thought I might be able to find chanterelles in, but I didn't find any. And I've never been like properly mushroom picking, because you have to get up. Saffron can be good for making food yellow. Good to know. I suppose it probably won't work in the game, but we can imagine that it won't. Oh, there's a mountain here. That's why there's fewer trees. I'm gonna go around the mountain. I don't want to go too far, because I do want to use that teleporter to head back before the stream ends. Are you kidding me? Oh. Thought I saw another bear, but no, it was just dirt. It was just a landslide. Just a landslide, everyone. It's fine. Don't worry about it. No need to fear a landslide. And once again, I was talking about stinging nettles and got sidetracked. So nettles are common here. They don't have poison oak or poison ivy, but there are stinging nettles. Ooh, violet web. And I'm not getting distracted. I'm just picking these mushrooms while I tell you about stinging nettles. So if you touch them, it hurts. That's why they're called stinging nettles. I did not grow up in a place that has these, so this was a new experience for me. It was very unpleasant. It's not like poison ivy or poison oak where you get a rash though. Like it stings for like a little while and then it goes away. It's not really a big deal. This. Stone are you? Andesite? That's one of the rocks I was looking for. Awesome, and it's right by the teleporter. Spectacular. So, stinging nettles, if you touch them, they sting you. So, when you get stung for the first time, because you're out in the country at one of your Czech friends' cottages, because everyone here has a cottage in the countryside or in the mountains. It was under communism, they weren't allowed to travel, and so they took all our money and invested in a little cottage for the family so they could get away. So you go and you visit someone. Do I have chicory? I think I do. And you accidentally touch stinging nettle, and you get stung. And you go, ah, it stings, it's horrible, it hurts, I hate it. When they stop laughing at you, andesite does have a nice blue color, yes. When they stop laughing at you, they'll tell you, don't worry, it's really good for your circulation. Like, okay, well, that may just be because of the adrenaline rush that I got, because of the horrible pain. It doesn't hurt that much. It's like a burning, stinging sensation. It's not pleasant. But it goes away after a little while. A few minutes, really. Maybe half an hour. Something like that. But if you harvest stinging nettles and you cook them, the chemicals that cause the sting are killed very easily by heat. They don't sting anymore. And you can eat them. They are very delicious and healthy. I have not actually gotten to eat them yet. Everyone's always telling me that they're delicious and healthy. I don't have a source for them, because I don't have a cottage. Going into wolf and bear territory again. But aside from being very, very tasty, supposedly, apparently they contain, like, basically every nutrient that human beings need to survive in some amount. I know potatoes contain a little bit of almost every nutrient humans need to survive, but apparently, and I have not fact-checked this, may be untrue, but I have been told that stinging nettles contain literally everything you need. So, copper. Oh, we're just going into denser and denser forest here. I don't feel like going into denser and denser forest. I'm gonna head back out. I'm gonna head out. Actually, we only got like 10 minutes left. Presses X to doubt. Well, they are definitely very, very nutritious. Whether they contain everything humans need. And I would also say, even if they contain some amount of everything that humans need, they certainly don't contain everything humans need in the quantities and percentages and ratios that humans need it in. You wouldn't be able to survive, I don't think, solely off of nettles, because it's mostly, you know, fiber and such. I do know that you can get everything you need to survive solely off of potatoes and mushrooms. All the, like, amino acids and all that kind of stuff that humans need. Potatoes have almost everything you need, and mushrooms can cover the rest, even just regular white. This area is unpleasant to travel through. I just want to get out of here now. I'm going home. However, it is... Ooh, I almost stepped in poison oak. It is very cool that I found both andesite and chert in one spot, and it's right next to a teleporter. That's really... very pleased about that. This has been a successful trip. I got Witch's Hat mushrooms. And we killed 2 bears. 2. Double bear killing. Not sure about the every nutrient. Yeah, I haven't double-checked it. I have been told that. If it's not every nutrient, then it's definitely many nutrients. Somebody, I mean, you could probably check pretty easily. You could ask the internet. There'll be somebody who will know. You can just shout out into the internet, "Excuse me, internet. Does stinging nettles contain every nutrient that humans need?" And somebody out there will definitely say yes, so you gotta ask a few people to make sure that there's a consensus. It's just something I've heard. And again, regardless of whether it's literally every nutrient, they are very, very healthy. I really want to try them because I heard that they're really delicious. But I don't have a cottage. Oops. I don't have a cottage, and I have a friend who has a cottage, the same friend that I visited and got stung. And I've been trying to get together with her, and we have not managed. This is the most difficult part of being a grown-up, and they don't tell you this. You'll have the freedom to do whatever you want. You can make your own decisions. You can spend your money how you want to. But you won't have any time. Still better than being a child, don't get me wrong. Being a child is real rough. But, let's put stuff away here. Is in. Do you have anything else that needs to go there? Leather in the leather shack. Oh, there's a rift. Don't like you, go away. Not wanted here. Didn't ask permission. Keeps giving himself a bath. Thought you would all want to know. Bones, meat, fat, and herbs. Actually, I'm gonna just make seeds out of these things that I plant them and grow more. Pretty sure I don't have seeds for these. Just the two. Didn't have those. Nope, I didn't have either one. Great. It's incredible how many plants Wildcraft adds. Rooms. Useless meat. I don't even think I'm gonna put the bushmeat in there. This is so dark right here. Oh, because usually I'm carrying a lantern. Asked and answered. I wonder if that's why drifters keep spawning down there. I didn't realize that it was dark. I'm gonna make a lantern. Make some more bowl. I will do that soon. Get an oil lamp to light that corner up. You keep getting drifters down here. So that'll help. Got bones. I got bones for the bone box. A bone box. Full of bones. It's not full. Certainly has quite a few bones in it. Awesome. I'm gonna look up the stinging nettles thing. Hold on, let me... Let's, see what I can find. Stinging nettles, nutrients. Let's try that. So that's the ducks. Wide variety of nutrients. 37 calories, 0.1 grams of fat in a cup. Okay, no. No fat, sodium, cholesterol, protein, or sugar. And virtually no fiber, but rich in nutrients. Few carbohydrates and a small amount of protein. Okay. Seems like mainly the benefit is that they are mostly vitamins and stuff rather than carbohydrates and fiber and whatnot. Let's have a drink. I made some grenadine from the pomegranate juice from last week. And I made some of these little mugs. We can drink... put this down. Look at that! Little mug full of grenadine. Drink? Did I drink the whole mug? Did. Am I drunk yet? A little bit drunk. Hands off the mouse. I'm swaying a little bit. We can get more drunk. You can get very drunk indeed, I think. Yeah. I'm not doing that. Watch me sway. Oh, hold on. Let me get to a place where you can... Oh my goodness. Sorry, motion sickness warning, I want to have a nice background. Oh no. Okay, hands off the mouse. This is what they call tipsy. I'm a little tipsy. I'm literally rotating around my center of gravity. Incredible. Oh man, look how beat up my my armor got. Bears. Fortunately, plenty of leather. Hold on, let me There we go. Now I look like I belong drunk. I still got that basket on my back. I can remember to put that down. Alright, well, I didn't find peridotite, so I still have some more adventuring to do. But I did find andesite and chert, which are both really, really useful. We got larch, so I'll have larch wood soon. I'll probably go and just cut down a bunch of larch trees from that forest, since it's not too far from the teleporter. Oh wow, I'm really very drunk indeed, aren't I? Gotta chew. Mogu Mogu, gotta chew. Well, the bottle cap is even cute. Hold on. It's on tight so I don't spill juice everywhere. Your little cap. That little face. Look how happy. Love it. I think this is my favorite drink so far. Of the ones that I've had. The Warhead Sour one was fun. It did turn my tongue blue. But this is the best tasting for sure. And it's the cutest bottle. I think we have a winner so far. So far, this is the winner. I should not have had this much grenadine. There we go. Put the cup back where I got it. Try to stay on my feet. Alright, we've got a few more minutes. The last thing I'm gonna do is just go make some more clay bowls, because I used a bunch of them to make lanterns recently. Nothing like running drunk, right? Drunk and shirtless. Let's get a batch of bowls going. These are really easy to make. Maybe next time I will see about trying to get some materials together to make colored clay stuff. I'll look into what I need for different colors and see what I can make. We can make some different colored bowls. Flower pots and stuff. I'm starting to make like flower pots. Things like that. Bit by bit. We're getting into the decoration phase of this building. I have a couple more actual structures to build, but our torch holder here. Awesome. I'll replace the ones that I've used to make lamps. Alright, I think it's time to wrap it up, my friends. Please remember, a week from today, we're starting the winter building event, creative build event, official Vintage Story event. If you have not already seen it, check the Vintage Story Discord / website in the news section, or the devlog, or wherever it is. I will be managing the event. I have prepared it, and I want to see what everyone builds. Everyone is welcome. This is free to enter. There are actually a few prizes this time, potentially, so yeah. Come and do that. I don't know if I will do a stream next Sunday because of the event, but I will let everyone know on my Discord, as per usual. Anyone who is not already on there, there's my links. Discord is open to all. Come and hang out if you have not already done so. I think the stream is over, and I'm gonna stop streaming now. Bye!